Hello, if you're a chess noob and you want to win at chess with some cheap chess tricks, then this is the video for you. Every beginner likes to start by pushing the pawn in front of the king, and the black noob just copies him. Then you develop your knight attacking the pawn, black develops the knight defending the pawn. Now you get your bishop out. Black doesn't know what to do, so he just copies you. And now this is where the fun begins. You sack the bishop. Black has to take it, and then you continue to sack the knight. 2 sacks in 5 moves. Black has to take it, and then you bring in the queen, attacking the king and the knight. Now black has 6 options. If black moves the king forward, give a check, king has to move, win the knight, attack the king, win the bishop, and win the game. If black kings decide to go to the side, again, win the knight, attack the king, win the bishop, and win the game. If black is bold and tries to bring the king out in the center, what is this king doing? You push the pawn, attack the knight. If black is not a GM, he will just save the knight. You take the bishop, pawn is coming, king is in the center. You should win this. If the king decides to go to the corner, take the knight. You have 2 pawns for the bishop. King is weak. It's not winning, but this is what you get. If black tries to block the check with the pawn, take the knight, attack the bishop, attack the rook, and there's no way to save both of them. The only brilliant move for black, which literally nobody will play, is queen here. You take the rook, you lose the pawn, and white loses the game. But don't worry, no one is going to play that. Everyone's going to just push the pawn, lose the rook, and lose the game. What if black decides to block the check with the knight? You give a check, push the king back, take the bishop, and now you have 2 pawns for a knight. And king cannot castle. It might not look enough, but any simple move like kick the queen, queen comes back, develop, castle, king out, pawn goes in, then center is coming and black will get slaughtered.